Small habits can add up to big changes in your life, so it's always a good idea to reflect on which habits are adding up to great things in your life. Today, I want to share with you 21 habits that have made a positive change in my life, hoping they'll make a difference for you in 2021. Let's get started. Hi, my name is Eliana and I'm a certified coach. Habit number 1 for me is to drink more water, and I start my day doing so. How we start the day certainly matters. Therefore, instead of reaching for the cup of coffee that I always used to, now I reach for the water and I think of my coffee as my reward. It certainly helped me and my skin become a lot clearer, but also feeling much more awake and alert throughout the day. Habit number 2 is to protect your inner peace. Now, as soon as I used to wake up, I used to pick up my phone, check my emails, maybe my social media, and my mood was more irritable throughout the day. So I started practicing my inner peace more. I started my day by not letting the world in first thing, and instead journaling my gratitude, journaling how I was going to make the day better. It's a great way to drink your coffee at the same time as well, and practicing more inner peace that helped me deal with the life's hardships with much more ease. Habit number 3 is to get up and make your bed. Now, it sounds so simple but so satisfying. It's not life-changing by any means, but we start the day with a win and then we follow up with many more other wins throughout the day. So get up, make your bed and start accumulating those wins. Habit number 4 is to keep to a routine. It's so important to get up in the morning, have a shower and get dressed or even put on some makeup. It's really helped me switch my mind that there's different tasks throughout my day, and also really look forward when my working day is finished to get into my loungewear or pajamas later on. It's really important, especially during this lockdown and when we're working from home, to keep to some sense of normality and to a routine. Habit number 5 is exercise. Okay, everyone that knows me knows I'm not a morning person, therefore exercising in the morning for me is probably pure torture. To other people is a pure joy. There's no right or wrong out there as long as you are doing the habit. So instead, for me it works best if I exercise after my workday has finished, and we tend to go to the gym with my husband in the evening. Obviously gyms are closed during the lockdown, so we're exercising at home. Now, try to keep a nice balance between exercising at home and getting some natural light out there. So whether you're doing a 15-minute HIIT workout at home, whether you are walking for half an hour or cycling for an hour, whatever it is, try to enjoy it, try to do something that you know you're going to stick to. That is going to be the success to you keeping up this habit. Habit number 6 is to nourish your body with healthy foods, is to check in with what your body needs. If you're feeling maybe a little bit more lethargic lately, or especially during the winter, then make sure you're upping your vegetable and fruit portions, because that's going to really support your body's immune system. And in our household, we tend to cook from scratch every day because we enjoy it and it helps us relax. Therefore, it also makes us feel much more in control of what we're nourishing our body with, and as a result, our immune system is much stronger and we rarely get ill. So pay attention to what you're eating. Habit number 7 is to chat with someone every day. It is so important to keep connected for a positive mindset. So arrange some Zoom meetings with your girlfriends, or double dates maybe with your friends, or a quiz night, or call your elderly relatives, or even volunteering. Whatever it is, make sure you're chatting every day to someone. It's going to help you keep much more positive and go through this lockdown period you're going through with much more ease. Habit number 8 has been to reduce the news intake, has helped me reduce the anxiety. So instead of watching the news program for an hour, 6 o'clock news or 10 o'clock news, I'm now surfing the news between 2 to 5 minutes on my computer or on my phone or tablet, whatever it is, and that means I have more control over it. I'm still informed and kept in touch, but I don't need to know every single bit that goes on, and therefore I have also more time for more positive activities throughout my day. Habit number 9 is to have regular breaks. Now they're saying that sitting is the new smoking, so it's so important to get up, if possible, every hour and stretch your legs and your arms and get some movement in your body. Now during the lockdown, we've been able to coordinate our breaks with my husband and have a cup of tea together, chat for a little bit, and while waiting for the kettle to boil, maybe even have a cheeky dance in our kitchen. That's really been helpful to move the body and keep active. Now maybe have a little think on how you can make your breaks a lot more productive and fun, instead of just sitting on your phone and scrolling through social media. You may sometimes think that's relaxing, however, that's not really gaining some movement. So get up, make yourself a nice drink and get moving. Habit number 10 is to be more present. We spend so much of our time being in the past or in the future and we neglect the present times. This is where the happiness happens. It's so important we ground ourselves, we take a moment, take some deep breaths. As we do so, we send messages to our brain that we are okay and therefore we calm down. It's so important we can activate our senses as we do so. My favorite time to get present, it's obviously happened in London yesterday when it snowed. We don't get snow every year in London, therefore it's a special occasion. We went out as soon as we could, and being out there in the fresh air, smelling the beautiful snow that was also falling on our face at the time that we were touching, hearing the children's laughter as well, and noticing all the beauty around us as the snow kept falling. That was an amazing way. So activate your senses to feel more present. That's going to really help you ground and enjoy it. Habit 11 is to eat that frog first. What does it mean? Do the hardest task first. So it's so important as we have a schedule, we can prioritize, as well as knowing what's the hardest task. If you get that done first thing in the morning, then everything else will seem so much easier by comparison. So always start your day doing the hardest task first. Habit number 12, learn something new every day if possible, through a TED Talk maybe, or a podcast, whatever option that you want to take is going to really help you learn something new or even see things from a different perspective. I always tend to listen to a podcast or a TED Talk as I'm exercising, as I like to maximize my time throughout that, but it's really helped me learn something new in a much quicker way or easier way too. Habit number 13 is to schedule some time for a hobby. It's so important to find time to let your creative side out and have some fun. We are obviously restricted to some of activities we can do during the lockdown. So maybe try to learn a new instrument or dance or photography or puzzles or quizzes, whatever it is, have some me time. That's going to help you feel better overall, and don't also feel obliged to share the same hobbies as your partner. That me time is also really important. Habit number 14 is tidy up your environment. I always thought that having a clean space helped me have a calm mind. So therefore, when I tidy up every day or as I go along, maybe with the cooking or house chores, it helps me save a lot more time than spend my whole weekends cleaning up when I can do something else that's much more fun. So small bits every day can add up instead of you spending the full weekend cleaning. Habit number 15 is to buy a plant and look after it. Plants help us become calmer, happier, reduce some of the stress, and maybe even get more creative. So therefore, why not invest in buying a new plant today? I used to think I could kill an artificial plant before. However, for the past 3 years, I've increased the number of plants I have in my house and I'm really proud of it. I've kept them alive. And it's also given me a lot of joy watching them grow and really helps with the mood. Give it a try. Habit number 16 is to check in with yourself whether social media is helping or not. It's so important to become aware because sometimes social media can have a detrimental effect in our mental health. I personally have always had a bit of a love and hate relationship with social media, just for the fact that I love connecting with new people, I love keeping in touch with my friends. But if you are a content producer, it can also take its toll on you. Therefore, have some regular breaks, as well as if you are not part of my social media family out there, through Facebook and Instagram, why not join me? The details are in the description box below. Come and say hi. Habit number 17 is don't overcommit. It is so important to be aware of this, because otherwise it can lead to burnout. Learning to say no is an important communication skill that we all need to practice and strengthen. So that's why having a schedule can really help you, whether you can see if you can take a new commitment on or not, because if you're saying yes to something, you're definitely saying no to something else. So therefore, check in, maybe take time to respond to new commitments as well, so then you can be sure, and ask yourself, how is this new commitment serving me? If you need more support, why not check out my video on how to be more assertive? I'll link it also in the description box below. Habit number 18 is to do a brain dump after your working day. What do I mean by that? Get a piece of paper and for a minute or two, write all the thoughts that come in your head. Throughout the day, we can get so overwhelmed, and this is a really great way to release some of that anxiety, and having things on paper can also help you feel a lot more relaxed afterwards and be more present with the time spent with your loved ones. Habit number 19 is to read for self-development. It's so important to commit to something every day, maybe even 5 to 10 pages as well. That's going to help you get into a habit of reading, as well as helping yourself gain more positivity as you learn more about yourself through self-development books. Habit number 20 is to make your time for your relationship. Whether it is an intimate one or a friendship one, dedicating quality time to your relationship is really going to help you with an overall feeling of happiness. Habit number 21, and the last one for today, is to schedule your sleep. As adults, we need between 7 to 9 hours of sleep. I personally need 9 hours, because that's when I know I function best and I'm much more productive. Scheduling the sleep allows me to be aware and mindful that an extra episode maybe of Netflix in the evening isn't actually helping me and is going to affect me and my productivity the next day. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments below which habits you'd like to start practicing, and good luck with that. Please subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye!